Hi, welcome to Creative Learning. Today in this class we shall discuss about Vygotsky theory. Do you know who is Vygotsky? Now let's study. He is the person Vygotsky. Vygotsky is a very famous educationist. His teaching was philosophy and literature. Even though his teaching was philosophy and literature, he interested in psychology. He written many articles about psychology. He was born in Russia, in Orissa, a small town in Belarusia, in 1886. He was educationist and also he worked in many educational institutions. Vygotsky was very famous for his theory of zone of proximal development and theory of internalization. Now let's begin. What is the meaning of theory of internalization? Theory of internalization of a zone of theory of internalization of Vygotsky tells that the child's attain and develop the language development, other physical development by looking at their parents, how their parents talk, how their parents behave with their, how their parents mimic, how their parents call them, how which language their parents call them. So that the child's develop by internal, so the theory called internalization. And also the peoples develop the language development through schools. Here what do you see? The schools development, what the teacher is showing, where the teacher is talking, the peoples develop internalization and develop the concept. Now the child people can understand the language and moral values through cultural activities by in which place their parents worship, either in mosque or in temple, or how their parents behave, how their parents they do this and internalize and develop their language, their religion, their caste and communism. In churches also, look there, how the peoples are attracted towards the church, the pope, and how the peoples are develop the relationship through by mingling with others. Next, we talk about zone of proximal development. This theory is very important. Vygotsky work for that. Zone of proximal development tells that the distance between actual development level as determined by independent problem solving and level of potential development as determined through problem solving under adult guidance or in collaboration with more capable peers. Zone of proximal development means development before without guidance and development after guidance. if if you consider two children, one is 8th standard student. If he was given work to solve 7th standard math problem, then he could not able to solve. If we given 7th standard pupils to solve 8th standard problem, then if he able to solve the 8th standard problem, then his intelligence is different and his intelligence is different because of zone of proximal development. Here the teacher is more knowledgeable person in this case. If the pupils interact with teachers and take proper guidance, then he can achieve better. If he do not interact with more knowledgeable person, more knowledgeable peers, then he become lose or loosen knowledge or become lose everything. Even though in society he cannot show his real image in front of people. So this is how the people's influence with the with peers, with their peers, how their peer interacts, how their peer behave, how their peer mimic, how their peers run. And next we talk about scaffolding. Do you know what do you mean by scaffolding? Scaffolding means it is a guidance and it is a support from the more knowledgeable person to the people. Next, the scaffolding means learners can do without the guidance of others. Is tested when learners given guidance and after test. Then the improvement shown from in improvement shown before without guidance and before after guidance. Then this is called scaffolding. Example is this. It's me. The guidance I have taken from these teachers, and next I have given a speech in front of my teachers because I have taken so many kind of guidance from my teachers. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you understand the Vygotsky theory.